What's up, nerds? I'm Kandrak, your not-so-friendly neighborhood otaku, and welcome to my channel where I talk all things anime, manga, manhwa, webcomics, and cosplay. If that's the thing you're into, then make sure to hit subscribe because I'll be putting these videos out weekly. Today, what we're going to be doing, though, is watching and reacting to episode 43 of the Apothecary Diaries. Before we even consider getting into this episode, let me just say how fucking mad I am that both the Apothecary Diaries and Frieren were fucking robbed this year at the Anime of the Year awards. Don't get me wrong, I do like Solo Leveling. It is just not at all on the same level, in my opinion, as the Apothecary Diaries and Frieren, based on character development, growth, plot, emotional depth, and so many other things. Also, remembering that it was season 1 that was up for Anime of the Year, not season 2. Solo Leveling was very different in season 1. It was still good, but there was literally no plot. It was just fights. It was just power scaling, which, if that's what you're into, fine. But as an anime as a whole, it's not even treading water in comparison to the Apothecary Diaries and Frieren. If you're one of the people that voted for Solo Leveling as Anime of the Year over the Apothecary Diaries, Frieren, Dungeon Meshi, get the fuck out of here. What the fuck are you doing? You're not watching anime, you're just watching fight scenes. Go fucking jerk into an anime fight compilation or something. I've got that off my chest now. I won't talk about it anymore. I've been ranting about it to any and everyone over the past week since those results came out. Today, though, we are going to be watching and reacting to episode 43 of the Apothecary Diaries. So as always, if you have not seen this episode and you don't want to be spoiled, pause this video, go back and watch it, and then come here to see what I have to say. So without any further ado, let's get into it. I wonder if they paint the corners of the mask green instead of red, because we've already established that there's an entire population of people that are red-green colorblind. Granted, the people with high rates of red-green color blindness come from the west, and this village clearly isn't in the west since they were able to get to it from the palace in 10 days. Aw, the hairpin she gave her. She's sweet. Why the fuck are you asking for other people's things? Mao, don't even think about it. Do not even think about giving it away. Oh, thank God. Yeah, not to mention, Shinji just wouldn't let you give away the hairpin. He would somehow track it down and find it because he would have thought that you got rid of it in order to survive, either by giving it to someone as a bribe or to get money. Oh, it's definitely gotta be red-green color blindness. If mostly the men are using the green on the side of the kitsune mask instead of the red, and the emperor door maze was for the men, the future emperor, then this village has some connection to the people in the west where there is a high prevalence of red-green color blindness, which is most often inherited by men. Specifically, it's inherited from mothers to sons since it's linked to the X chromosome, which is why if one of the future emperors failed the door maze, they brought in a consort from the west to assist to ensure that color blindness, a trait more prevalent in the west, is passed down and inherited by each generation in the empire. I love how Mama's warning Shisui that it's poisonous as if she doesn't love consuming poison. This may just be me, but doesn't this procession of the newcomers coming to this village when it was still small and open look like nearly identical to the procession of the royal mother? I don't remember exactly what she was called, but we had the folk story of the founding of the empire that then led to the door test, which is linked to proving her genetics are being passed on. As part of that folk tale, they showed an image of the procession from the west coming to the east where the palace is, and it looks almost identical to this, if I'm remembering correctly. Oh, I fucking called it! That's the old dude that's linked to the door test that proves red-green color blindness is being passed on. Which means that this village is somehow linked to the first royal mother of the empire. I fucking love this series. Again, the way that the Apothecary Diaries or Frieren should have won Anime of the Year, I know I said I wouldn't talk about it, but come on, look at this. We are tying together a rich history of the founding of the empire with the village that Mao was abducted to, where Suere and Shisui either grew up or clearly have some ties to. Meaning, they probably have ties to the royal mother from the founding of the empire, especially since Shisui had green on her mask. She's probably colorblind. She's probably related to the royal mother of the empire. So fucking good. I love all of these little bits and pieces that we get throughout the series. Not Mao thinking of Jinshi's frog when she sees other frogs. He doesn't live with his mother. Oh, is she gonna be dead? The only options are she's dead or living elsewhere away from her son. And this is an anime. she's probably dead. If she is just living away from the village though, is his mom gonna be someone we know? His character design isn't really clicking with anyone else for me, and as I've said throughout multiple episodes now, the Apothecary Diaries is really good at showing you who is related or linked to someone else based on their character design. Concert Gyokyo and Lingli, copy paste. Ado and Jinshi, copy paste. Suire and Shisui, so similar. Their hair colors are different, but their hair, the texture, the style, literally a wave for wave match. With Kyo though, his character design's not really clicking with anyone else for me, at least not that I remember. Oh, I do not like this imagery of the burnt mask sinking in the water. It's fully giving me like heads will roll, war is coming, people will die, just generally not good vibes. I love how regardless of what situation Mao Mao is in, she will always love apothecary work. She's literally been abducted and held hostage by Suire, yet is so excited she's like shaking her like, tell me about the resurrection medicine. Oh my god, Mao Mao, fucking no. Don't ask to be Suire's test subject for different resurrection medicine recipes. Also, Suire, did you not realize how unhinged the person that you abducted and are holding hostage is? Mao Mao lives and breathes apothecary work. Her eyes lit up there, I think just as much as they lit up when Jinshi offered her the ox bezor. She is as excited to be a potential test subject for resurrection medicine as she was to get the ox bezor. Fucking crazy. She should have been best main character. I'll stop talking about it. Shenmei sounds familiar. Wasn't that Shisui's mom's name? You know, the woman Suire's mom worked as a lady-in-waiting for when she was a consort to the previous emperor before marrying Shisui's dad. Her name was Shenmei, right? Yeah, the only way you would be able to get rid of that hairpin would be by completely melting it down. Otherwise, Jinshi would find it and somehow track it down and bring it back to you. Jesus fuck, Shisui just smiling while being like, hey, my mom abused me. Mama just found another person who's as mischievous as her. I swear she's just collecting them at this point. Wait, they just let her walk out of the village? I know Suire and Shisui both left to do something, but you think Mama wouldn't be able to just leave? Maybe it's because Kyo is like of higher status in this village and he's walking around with her, but I feel like they're just so lenient with her. Granted, she's not even gonna leave because she's just so swept up in wanting to solve the mystery of why this little square patch of rice is growing differently than the rest of the rice around it. See, Mama, you don't need to volunteer to be the test subject. You literally just said there was an infinite supply of rats? I don't like that phrase, but Suire's fine testing on other things. A bunch of metal tubes for the FIFA. Is that what these are? Oh yeah, called it again. I am 2 for 2 this episode. Plus last episode, when Lahan and Jinshi were talking about the cost of metal, I predicted that that was going up because they were being bought out in order to be used to make FIFAs because the surrounding territories are prepping for an arms race. And now we have literal trunks full of metal barrel-like tubes for FIFA in this random shed by this village that Mama was taken to. Oh, I wonder if this village is acting as a sort of middleman for the different territories in the West where the twin-like sisters, those special envoys, were from. Because if we remember, when Mama first came to this village, she saw one of the special envoys. And the story of one of them sneaking out to meet a man wasn't about a lover, but about an arms deal. The special envoys from the West are using this small village as a place to store either FIFAs or the materials for FIFAs. There's gonna be an arms race, isn't there? I know I predicted it, but I don't want to see that. Ooh, I don't like this voice. It's giving villain. I love how Mao Mao immediately protects Kyo. She heard one little tiny noise of someone coming into the shed that they're not supposed to be in, and she instinctively went into like protective older sister mode. That's Shenmei. A special envoy too. Guys, I'm on fucking fire this episode. But pause right here. That's Shisui's mom, a woman who would throw hot water on her when she was doing things too slowly. I'm not excited to see where this goes, because they just pulled a curtain in front of them. I think that's gonna be pretty obvious. She's gonna get discovered. Oh, I'm so nervous. I don't like this music either. The like heartbeat sound. Oh, come on, fuck no. No, 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 no. Oh, and he's scared of her too. I don't like this. This is Shisui's mom. What the fuck? The fucking cliffhanger. I understand that they're good for views because it makes you want to have to watch the next episode, but we have got to stop with some of these cliffhangers in anime. My heart rate is literally up right now. It's at 95 just from that last scene. Like, my heart was pounding in my my chest, hearing both the sound of her voice and the music swell in the background, and then her grabbing the sword. I do not like this cliffhanger, but at least we don't have to wait 2 weeks this time. We get it this upcoming Friday. I am gonna be out of town this Friday, so I'm gonna have to wait until like next Tuesday at the earliest to see it, because I'm gonna be busy. I won't really have time to see it, and please don't tell me spoilers. Again, we are beyond the manga. I'm a manga only reader. I've read some spoilers here and there in the light novels. I haven't read the light novels in full though, so please, 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 please do not tell me any spoilers before next Tuesday. Also, can we talk about how on a roll I was with my predictions this episode? I not only got the fact that they are linked to the red-green color blindness, I then guessed that it was because they had a tie to the royal mother from the folktale of the founding of the empire. And then I called out the FIFA and the special envoys using the village as a middleman. Guys, this is why I love mystery series, especially when they're well done and well constructed, like the Apothecary Diaries. You should be able to take what is happening throughout the episode and what has happened throughout previous episodes and start putting the puzzle pieces together yourself. You should be solving the puzzle alongside Mao Mao in like real time with the episode. I thought that this was fucking amazing. I love when anime gives you that emotional response. Like, I was anxious, I was stressed, I was sad. So good. Absolutely loved it. Cannot wait to see what happens next week. Like, literally cannot wait. I hate this cliffhanger. But that is all for today, folks, and I will see you next time.